As a vice principal, one of my responsibilities is to lead various initiatives, programs, or staff professional development. The vision of the Lambton Kent District School Board, Our Students Shaping Our World, is clarified in the strategic plan. Commitment to innovation, technology, and modeling 21st century practices resonated with our school improvement team given our one-to-one iPad project. With this direction and the evidence that school staffs with collaborative and goal-setting practices experienced increased student achievement, I began to plan several staff professional developments and activities for the upcoming school year. During a staff meeting, I was given the opportunity to run a session, and I chose the topic of pedagogy, and the idea was to challenge staff in their own pedagogy. Consider moving forward with collaboration or the flipped classroom, project-based learning, integrating technology into the classroom. And I worked with a small group of teachers to put together a session where we explored the SAMR model of integrating technology into instructional practice. We had a series of 4 short activities that essentially walked the staff through the 4 phases of the SAMR model. We found that during the session, the energy was high in the room. The staff were all engaged and feedback was positive. Initial reflections, we really felt that there would be transfer to the classroom, to instructional practice. Of course, some would be more rapidly incorporating these new ideas than others, but on later reflection and exploration into what the staff were actually doing, we found that there was very little, if any, transfer, with the exception of the teachers that were involved in the development of the session. In preparation for upcoming professional development opportunities for teaching staff, review of several current studies revealed items to consider. Starkey in 2011 concluded teachers require support in understanding how and why to incorporate 21st century skills into practice. Sanchez, in a second study in 2012, found that despite a positive teacher attitude toward technology use, the use in the classroom remained limited even after training had occurred. In the study, at the conclusion of the study, it was apparent that different methods of teacher training were necessary. So considering this research shaped the professional development sessions that I planned for the next initiative. The plan incorporated initial training, followed closely by individualized time with the trainers, and also co-planning and co-delivery of lesson plans with the trainers. There was full and complete teacher engagement in all sessions in this series, and we also found that we had significantly increased the number of teachers that internalized the sessions and then incorporated the strategies into classroom practice. And this was occurring beyond the time frame of the professional development. I attributed this to the fact that we had incorporated multiple sessions along with active practice, planning, and creation in between the sessions. Even though there was a greater transfer to the classroom, and this is what we wanted, I still felt that greater improvements in the effectiveness of the professional development might be possible. So in moving forward, I had shifted the look of the sessions from a single session to multiple sessions with teacher supports in between sessions, practice between sessions, and then returning to subsequent sessions, continuing to work on and refine what they had been practicing. I also found that I was able to participate in these sessions. I didn't have as great a role in the delivery of the sessions. So being in there with the teachers may have contributed as well to the success that we were seeing in this session. Considering some other factors going forward, we really found that the teachers wanted to incorporate technology into instructional practice. They did need support doing this. Because we had the iPad project in the school, we were well positioned to move forward. One of the problems is the readiness of the teachers. We had a wide range of abilities in our staff, and perhaps customizing the sessions a little more to cater to those that were more of a novice user, as well as those that were more of an advanced or an expert type of user might have been beneficial. Most recently, I have further modified the professional development delivery model to build a shared vision with staff and opportunities for more significant leadership roles within the staff. And this comes after reflecting on the Ontario Leadership Framework. The plan was developed with the program department targeting cross-panel literacy and numeracy over a 2-month period. The program consultants facilitated the sessions, and I helped to plan the sessions originally, but it was the consultants that facilitated the sessions, and it was the teachers that actually set the course for the sessions. The teachers reviewed the data, determined the issue they wished to address, they developed specific goals, and devised the plan to achieve those goals. The initial reflections of these sessions indicate that the groupings of teachers really began to resemble learning communities, identifying issues and collaboratively solving the problem that they had identified. We have not completed the 2-month cycle, but the progress of the group has exceeded all expectations to date. At this point, all indications are that maintaining ongoing support through these regular meetings and having that active phase in between sessions seems to be yielding the best results in terms of professional development and impacting the instructional practice. My learning and my reflections have contributed to the development of my own leadership skills, and the examples of our professional development over the course of a school year, the progressions of the types of sessions offered have really demonstrated how I'm providing leadership to our instructional program, and I'm not satisfied with where we are now. I want to continue to learn, continue to grow, and continue to support teachers in their role in the classroom, improving their instructional practice, which will ultimately benefit our students